How's everybody doing? Woo! We are live from the Panhandle Pioneer Settlement down in Florida. And it's hot. It's good to see everybody. Thanks for coming by. I'm hoping we're going to have a good show. I worked on it pretty good this afternoon. But man, I've been working. Woo! They have been working me hard down here. It's like they never had help before. Donovan and I were talking before the show, and he said, well, all the rest of them have figured it out. The first guy is the one that works the hardest, and then they show up later. So then there's a teamwork effort going on. But yeah, but it's great. I've been enjoying it. It's fun. I've had a good time feeding the chickens, and I don't know if you've seen the videos, but it's been a hoot so far. I'm really liking it down here, and but it's hot. It's really hot, and that's why we're going to talk about air conditioning. Who needs AC anyway? It's not hot. It is. It's hot. But I think everybody's hot. I hope anybody that has been affected by Hurricane Ida is doing well. I know that was a severe storm, and it came in Louisiana and went up the East Coast and made a lot of problems for a lot of people. The settlement here, I think in 2018, had some devastating damage from a hurricane, and they lost a lot of buildings. They lost some roofs off of buildings, and they have been trying to get everything back together as it was before and open up and start having a whole bunch of events and things like that. They haven't been having a lot of them due to all the work they're doing plus COVID. So, but anyway, we're hoping this off season that we'll continue to do some things, and we're starting our events September the 25th. We have a peanut boil, and that's going to be a hoot and a big thing, and we're going to have a whole bunch of people here. Anyway, the AC thing, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Maybe a few tips. Maybe it'll help people out. And if you got a birthday this month, put it down in the chat. Let me know that it's your birthday. Maybe we could sing a song or wish you a birthday or something, you know. Tonight, we're going to talk about the 10 tips of RCACs and chew some fat, and see some people, and meet some friends and have a good time. WorkAmper, we're going to talk a little bit about WorkAmper news, jobs, and gate guard info, just a little bit. And we're going to have fun with Donovan. He's going to come along, and we're going to have a little question type thing. You know how it is between him and I. And then maybe we're going to tell a few jokes to close out the show. And I'll probably tell a couple jokes before the show, or not before the show, but coming up. All right, let me see who's over here. Oh my goodness. I think Frank Midson was first in the house. Hello, Frank Midson. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. And then, of course, RV on the Wayside was first to like the video, but he was second. Full-time Dream, John, and oh no, Judy and Ron. Man, old age. Whoo. How you doing, Frank? What's up? And Dreaming Out Loud RVing, Paul and Megan. How y'all doing? It's good to see you guys. I sure do appreciate you stopping by. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna tell some jokes. I'm not gonna tell any Paul jokes tonight. I got Stream Elements running. I don't know what they say. They probably tell all kind of stories and do things, and I didn't authorize it. Indiana boy, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I hope you brought Susan with you and not Gus. Oh, there's Susan. Hey, Susan, how you doing? I guess, you know, since Susan here, I can talk a little bit about Mayberry. I had every intention to go to Mayberry. My wife and I were excited about it. We thought it was going to be great, but we got down here, and this was one of those jobs that we wanted, and we were afraid if we passed it up, we might not get it. It's hard for us for work camping seasons because normally October is when we report to the next place. It just seems it works that way. But anyway, I am not going to be able to go to Mayberry this year. I did, however, pass my site on to someone else that wanted to go to Mayberry. So I will miss all of you, but I'll watch your videos and I'll find out all about it. It'll almost be like I'm there. And I'm sure you're going to have a couple live streams. Thin Blue Lane, how you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you and your lovely wife are well. Uh-oh, jumped. How many people's ever said that during a live stream? Chat jumped. Mini X Cam X Cal. Hi, Steve. They found a turtle here at Millbridge and named it Steve Turtle. You win after other names were thrown out. Congrats. So now at Millbridge, there is a turtle named after me. That's awesome. I love it. I'll have to come back and see it. You know, I wished I'd have got over there a couple more times before I left, but you know how that is. You're always busy doing stuff. I'm not afraid of Gus, Susan. He challenges me. All right. I got a joke. I found this joke. No, somebody told me this joke, and I thought it was really funny, so I thought I'd share it with my wonderful friends. Why do ducks have feathers on their backs? To cover their butt quacks. I'm just saying. I'm just sharing. Why does I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun with that. Why does the butt quack go vertical instead of horizontal? Because if it was horizontal, if you slid down a sliding board, it'd go like this. Those were PG rated jokes. They weren't bad. All right. A husband calls the sheriff's office to report his wife was missing. It's a really good story. Husband. My wife is missing. She went shopping yesterday and she has not come home. Sheriff. What was her height? Husband. I'm not sure. A little over 5 feet tall. Sheriff. What was her weight? Husband. I don't know. Not slim, but not really fat either. Sheriff. What was the color of her eyes? Husband. Sort of brown, I think. I never really noticed. Sheriff. Color of her hair? Husband. Changes a couple times a year. Maybe dark brown now. I can't remember. Sheriff. What was she wearing? Husband. Could have been pants or maybe a skirt or shorts. I don't know exactly. Sheriff. What kind of car did she drive? She went in my truck. Sheriff. Says, what kind of truck is it? Husband. A 2016 Pearl White Ram Limited 4x4 with a 6.4 liter Hemi. V8 engine ordered with a Ram box bar and a fridge option. LED lighting, backup front and rear camera, moose head leather heated and cooled seats, climate controlled air conditioning. At this point, the husband started to choke up. He was tearing up. Sheriff says, take it easy. We'll find your truck. Shows you where the men's minds are. Women, we love you. We just don't know what you look like. Oh my goodness. Okay. I do see a few members over here in the chat, and I'd like to recognize the members. I appreciate your membership, and I think you're awesome. I hope you enjoyed the members only live stream and the members only videos, and also the graphics of the month club. So if I haven't posted one for this month, but I will. And as soon as I get that up there, you let me know by email if you'd like to have that graphic, and I'll fix it up for you. And now I'd like to run a little video and recognize everybody that is a member. And I do really appreciate all the members. Plus, I appreciate everybody in the chat. Thanks for dropping by and spending a little time with me and watching the live stream. I hope you have fun and enjoy it. That is my intent. And occasionally we might share something that is of value. Dave Fisher. Hi, installed new AC, having problems inserting antifreeze sensor hooks into fins. I cannot seem to be hooked correctly. Any ideas? About air conditioners, I'm just sharing a few tips about how you can control your air conditioning thermostat and some things that you could do to help out. I do apologize. If you send me an email, I can ring a few bells and see if I can find somebody to give you help. Just send me an email at storiesbysteveturtle at gmail.com. All right, live stream schedule. Just so that I've been off my mark a little bit. I'm trying to get back to my schedule. I've talked to the boss, try to figure out, what's the best time and so forth and so on. But our first Friday in the month, I'm going to have this WorkAmpers live stream. It'll be one just like this, where we cut up a little bit, tell a few jokes, and talk about either RVing or work camping. And I'll talk about WorkAmper jobs and stuff like that, and websites that are popular for finding jobs. That will be the first Friday of the month. The second Tuesday, we have a vid lift. It's hosted by three others, and I'll talk about that here in just a little bit. But the next vid lift will be Tuesday, 9/7 at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. On Friday, the second Friday, I will not have a live stream. That's the day that I take off and take my honey out to dinner and a movie, or at least I try. The third Friday, we're having a game night. My plan is to have the Family Feud, and we have the two teams that are going to compete. And we're trying to get it together, but you got 6 people that you're trying to schedule, so it might be a little difficult. But my plan is on the 17th at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, we'll have a live stream game night, Family Feud. It's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. You guys it's a bunch of hilarious people are on the panel. It's going to be fun. And then the fourth Friday is our free for all, and we pop up on the chat. Anybody's welcome. We'll talk about anything. I usually have something just in case. And, people can pop up, talk a little bit, and tell me about their week, about their channel, or a video they got coming out, or whatever you want to do. It's a free for all. Sort of like a Jello wrestling. Now, vid lift. Vid lift is a thing where we talk about a 1 minute. Let me back up. You guys submit a 1 minute video, a link to a 1 minute video, or I'm messing this up. Don't go away. You submit a video with a 1 minute segment that we're going to look at and talk about a little bit. The idea of VidLift is that is a forum, open forum where people in the chat can talk, people on the panel can talk, and we can share ideas and get better at how we create videos. And all of it is interactive. Everybody can talk, but it's myself, RV on the Wayside, Donovan, Scott from McGuire's on Tires, and David from Texas Family Camping. And the 4 of us get up there and we cut up a little bit and watch videos and then share our thoughts. It is a friendly environment. We don't want to make fun of anyone. We just want to talk about things that we may or may not have done, or things we might try to do better. So a very good thing. The next one, like I said, is 9/17. If you have a video and you would like to submit it, you can do so at vidliftinfo@gmail.com, and just drop an email. Say, this is a link to my video. Watch segment number 00 to 1 or whatever. And if you have certain things that you want some feedback from, just let us know what that is, and we'll try to address it. We're not experts. We're just sharing our opinions, and we invite everybody else to jump in there and do so. Frank Mitson says, so when do you take Jill out? You have the 3rd Friday scheduled for your honey. No, no, no. It's the second Friday, Frank. Second Friday is Jill's night. And she says, why do I get one night and all your peoples get 3 nights? And I'm like, oh, I don't really know. Might get in trouble. All right. So there it is, VidLift. So if you're interested in that, or if you want to do that, and, you know, and it's primarily for people that are creators, YouTube creators, people that create videos, but you can always pop in and say hi if you'd like. If you have particular questions, you can cut up with the chat and things like that. It's all good. And it's a good life with Dora and Ed. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. She says that VidLift is fantastic. That's because of Donovan. Donovan's fantastic. We got RVing with G. How are you? We appreciate you coming by. Who'd I miss? I probably missed somebody. You know how I am. I start talking, and the next thing you know, what time is it? Yeah, I got to move on. Got to move on. So if I missed your comment, I apologize. You know, if you type that @ symbol and then start typing Steve Turtle, it'll pop up in front of me with a big orange banner around it. And I can usually see it. Usually. I got these big glasses because it helps me. I can see, it's like fish eyes. I can see. You know, I was watching Jill in the bathroom and the bedroom at the same time. Made me a little cross-eyed, but I did it. All right. All right, here we go. Something else. We're going to move on. I got to find it. I got to find my button. Something's going on here. Here we go. Oh, my booty showed. Did you see my booty? Did you see my booty? Woo. What is this? Talk about embarrassing moments. Did you see my security jacket? Is it security? That was 2019. We were down there at Gate Garden in the great state of Louisiana, not Texas. We lucked out. We found a really nice job, Gate Garden over in Louisiana, and it was nice. Close to everything. We didn't have to drive 45 minutes to find something. We talk about going back down there, but every time we do, we start one direction and end up somewhere else. We were talking about it again this year, and we're thinking in 2021 we're going to Utah. And that ain't even close to Texas, last I looked. But we've never been there. So the idea is we want to go places we've never been. All right. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about tips from the experts. Now, I'm not the expert. I'm reading the information. Get the most from your air conditioner and heat pump. Now, I don't know how many people have heat pumps. Camping Therapy's here. How you doing, Doreen? Thanks for coming by. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for moderating. And all of you, thanks for moderating. RV on the Wayside. And oh my goodness, Rowdy One's here. Look at that. Where did you get those glasses? Wait, it's my normal glasses, the red ones. It's good to see you, Rowdy One. I'm going to show your video here a little bit later. I enjoyed that. I really do appreciate you sending that. Steve, where can I get some glasses like yours? I got these glasses at, I got them at the beach. Can't remember the beach. Ocean City. Ocean City. Yep, Ocean City, Maryland. You can get these glasses. Oh my goodness, it's fun. It's fun being here and cutting up with you guys. All right, supply chain woes. Now, you know, COVID and all the problems that we're having right now, the RV industry is in a tizzy. Not only the RV industry, but all the supply chains are broken. Everybody was changing things up, trying to work with COVID restrictions, and now, you know, you can't get employees, you can't get stuff done. So a lot of parts aren't being processed, or they're being processed and not shipped. So all that supply stuff is broken for one reason or another. Nothing I can do about it, nothing you can do about it. But it is very, very, very bad when your air conditioner goes out and it's 90 degrees or 100 and you can't even get parts. You know, so you got to go to plan A and B, and rent an apartment and go stay somewhere else until your RV gets fixed. Now, the article I read, they did say that the aftermarket parts were getting processed prior to the manufacturing parts. I don't know why, but there's all these, probably because of demand, there's more aftermarket than parts coming for or being used for building RVs, because they're having supply problems there too. But the article I read said that there are some supply problems, and you may have a problem finding parts for your air conditioner if it breaks down. Let's see. Camping Therapy says he stole them off. All right. Did Urkel wear red glasses? I don't think so, but I do have the suspenders. RV on the way. Donovan. Camping Therapy says, did you see Millbridge video, the snapping turtle named after you? I did. I didn't see the video. Was that on Facebook, Doreen? Or was that on the CBS News, the national news? Millbridge Village has Steve Turtle, snapping turtle. Mascot, I don't know. Whoa, who is Jana Banana? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I sure do appreciate it. I feel like I should know. All right, let's get back to the subject. Does anyone in the chat have a soft start RV air conditioner device thing? I just read about this. Now, I've heard about soft starts on solar systems, and I understand what it is. The soft start takes that surge out of your system so that you don't have a spike in resistance when it starts up. And theoretically, you can use one of these and run your air conditioner on 20 amps. Most RVs, because of that thud, requires you to have 30 amp service. In a pinch, maybe if you're running off a generator or you're running off of one of the power packs, that thud may cause you a problem. If you buy one of these soft starts, it will help in that process. Let's see. Camping Therapy says on Facebook, take note of Brian's attitude in the comments to me. Yeah, Brian and Doreen, they had a relationship of sorts. Doreen worked there once. You're funny, Doreen. Anyway, so this soft start, I looked it up. They're $329. I don't know if it's worthwhile. Obviously, if you reduce that surge, you could run on a 20 amp service. Like if you were plugged into somebody's house, dry docking or mooch docking, if they didn't have a 30 amp plug you could plug to, it would be really great because you could run your air conditioner. You can run your air conditioner with all things just right, but it's not good for the air conditioner on 20 amps. So with this soft start, it says that you can run it on a 20 amp household outlet, which may be something you do or do not want to do. Hi, James. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for moderating. I do appreciate that. And I hope that you're staying nice and warm and no tornadoes got up your way. So that was a little bit about the soft start. I wasn't quite sure. I don't have a soft start. It's a simple, from what I read, it's simple. You don't need any type of inverter or converter or any of that. It hooks right up to the air conditioner, and then once you install it, it just takes that surge out and brings it down and then peaks it back up slowly, which I guess is fine. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody say that they have. Let's see. RVing with G soft start. It's a large cap that takes out the surge and releases it later. Right. So that's what I understand. I just don't know. Sometimes it's nice to find somebody that says, yeah, I got one and it stinks, or yeah, I got one and it's great. All right. So keep it cool with the air conditioner. Start early and turn your AC on in the morning. These are tips that I was reading in this article, and I think there's some good tips. So Jill and I, we have this conversation all the time. We get up in the morning, we turn the air, set it where we want it, and we try to keep the camper cool while we're in it. But as soon as we walk out the door, she wants to run it up so that it's not on while we're out. I understand that. You're going to reduce the times that it's on, but what this is saying, just leave it on. because the little bit that you saved is going to, when you come back to get it cool again, you're going to have to run it longer. I don't know. Does anybody in the chat have it think one way or the other? If you do, put it in the chat. I don't know. I like to just turn it on, set it at a temperature, and leave it alone. But you know, sometimes my wife overrules me. But she did let me get these glasses. All right, I'm running out of time. I'm messing up. I got to get going. Keep windows closed when it's humid. I keep my windows closed in the summer all the time. But this is talking about if you open up your windows, it brings in humidity, and humidity is one of the things that works against you when you're trying to cool your camper. And of course, I don't know if you know it or not, but campers are really, really humid. The humidity infiltrates everything: wood, clothes, furniture, even your styrofoam in the walls for your insulation. So your AC is working hard to eliminate that. Don't add heat or more humidity. And this is something that we try to do often, probably not as much as we should, but cook outside when possible and avoid adding more heat and moisture to your house. Obviously, when you cook, that evaporation causes some humidity, and it, goes through your camper. And I know you can get a dehumidifier, and that is a good thing. That will reduce the humidity and also allow you to cool your camper better. And this was one that I don't know. Point ceiling vents towards the walls. And the idea is that you point your ceiling vent towards the wall, the air hits the wall, comes down the wall, and then goes back up. Basically, what I do is when I'm hot, I turn that vent directly on me and let it blow on me. But I could understand the idea because circulation is what you want. And since heat rises, you push the air to the floor, and then it cools everything going up. So it makes sense to me. Rotate your vents away from the temperature sensors. So you don't want to blow your vent directly on the thermostat, because the thermostat will go, whoop, it's cold, turn off. And the rest of the camper won't be cool. So you want to make sure you don't have your vents blowing directly on your thermostat. And also doors. If you close doors on each end of the camper, it will cool the room where the thermostat is. Now, usually it works out fine for us. Most of the time we have our doors open and cool the whole camper. But you could walk into a bathroom where it was really hot if you had the door closed and only cool the interior room where your living area. But I think that's a personal preference, however you want to do it. This was one that I wasn't quite sure about, but it said AC times out about every 3 minutes. No, times out 3 minutes if it stops. So if you adjusting your thermostat and you turn it off and you go back the other way and try to get it to turn on, it's going to stay off for about 3 minutes. Now, I don't know if that's true on all RVs, but this particular thing says yes. And Jill has a hard time with that because sometimes she'll turn it down because she's watching something and then want to turn it right back up, and it won't come on right away. It takes a while, and that's a safety feature. Use high fan settings to avoid AC freeze up. I always have mine on high, but it's suggesting that if you put it on low, there's a chance that your AC will freeze up. Use portable fans to circulate the air more. That's another one I found the other day about refrigerators, putting a fan in your refrigerator to keep that air circulating, because all RV refrigerators are not so good. But that's another story. Set your AC fan to on when AC is cycling on and off. So if your AC's like on and then all of a sudden it's hot again and it's on, to keep it from overheating, just go ahead and put your fan on to the on position, the manual position, so the fan blows all the time and your AC's on. Then your AC goes off, but the fan is keeping the air circulating. Just a few tips. I was going to talk about the heat pump. I don't think I'm going to talk about the heat pump. However, in the chat, who has a heat pump in their RV? Tell me about it. I don't know anybody that has one, and I haven't had one, nor have I had one on a house, but I know they exist. I'm going to look at the chat because I want to see who's here. Mellow Nomadic Adventures. Marshall, how are you? Thanks so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. And I apologize because I have been YouTube busy and I haven't been over to your channel to pay you some respect and love, but I do plan to do so, sir. Thank you so much for coming by. Sometimes I get caught up. I'm way behind on my comments. And I told my wife I'm not working Saturday, Sunday, nor Monday, maybe a little. And I hope to get caught up because we just rolled in here and started to work. So this is going to be a good weekend for us, I hope. RVing with G, yes, true. Trying to recool your RV is harder on your AC unit. Just turn it to 1 or 2 above what you like, but not off or hotter just because you're not in your RV. Just set it and leave it alone. Yep, I agree. I think that's the best way to do it. I agree. Thank you, sir. And New Horizon said that they don't have air conditioning. We run 2 fans to help air. Yep, 2 fans to help, push the air around, and that's a good thing. Does anybody run a vent fan to help with any of the cooling, like blowing down, not necessarily in or out? Mo Bang for your bucks. How you doing? And thanks for coming by, sir. I just love saying that name. Mo Bang for your bucks. Thank you, Donovan. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to move on. I'm not talking about heat pumps. I run out of time. I don't know what I was talking about anyway. All right, here we go. We're going to have some more funny stuff. I don't know, something here. What is this? All right, boom.
There's the shop all the way back. Hush. There's the shop all the way in the background. So we got a good ways to go before it gets up around the camper and everything else. Like I said, I think we're about 5 foot mark. He doesn't even evacuate until 7.
That's not true. I love them ducks. They were really wonderful for me. I even raised 3 while I was there. Left them for Brian. I just thought it was an opportune time to shoot at one, just for fun. Oh my goodness! Hold on a minute. Mo Bang for your bucks. Thank you, sir. Oh my goodness! Thank you, sir. I appreciate that super chat. We take that super chat. We're gonna put it in a super chat fund. We're gonna put it in a super chat giveaway fund, and come our next game night, we're gonna give some of it away, and then the following game night, we're gonna have probably a scavenger hunt again, and that's going to be great. Everybody can get involved. It's fun. It's going to be a little different, but it's going to be exciting, and we're going to give a little bit more money away. Mellow Nomadic Adventures. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that super chat, and go over and see both of these channels for their support. We sure do appreciate it. They're paying back to the community, and I think that's awesome. Marshall says, "Good to see you, Steve." Thank you, Marshall. Marshall is a van nomad. So if you haven't been over there to his channel, go over there and check him out. He's a great guy. He's got a good heart, and he's doing good things in the community. And thank you, Mo Bang, for your bucks. I appreciate that. Susan says that they had a heat pump at their house in Tennessee. It sure cut the heating and cooling bill way down. And I just read this article that they were actually putting them in RVs. I never knew that. And like I said, I've never had one. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about work camping news, jobs, and gate guard info. And I got some pretty good information. As normal, I'm going to talk a little bit about the jobs. I have 5 websites that I find work camping jobs. Jill and I just sent a resume off for our summer job, which is really crazy because we don't normally do it this early, but we saw something that we really thought would be interesting. It is in Utah, and I sent off the resume yesterday. It probably won't happen. The person that's there has suggested that they wanted to leave and go down to Yellowstone and do a job down there. But if that doesn't come to fruition, they're going to stay, and then the job's nil and void. But it's at a shooting range, and we are shooting range host. And we open up a shooting range so that people can come out. It's public range and they can shoot. They also have competitions and some other things, but it sounded like a really sweet job and a great thing for us to get up in the Northwest and see some things. So we've never been to Utah and we're looking forward to it. But then again, like I said, it may not happen, and we'll continue to look. One place that we look, our first place, is WorkAmper News. It is at workamper.com. WorkAmper News has hotline jobs. They will send you emails if you're a member and tell you what jobs are available. As of yesterday, there were 80 ads as of today and submitted within the last 14 days. And the way they do that is when a job comes available, they shoot you an email and say, hey, this job's available. And they do that every day, all the new jobs. And then you can also go on the website and you can look at every job that's been posted. So there's been 80 jobs posted that you could go over there and look at right now. Arizona led, needing 14 positions filled, and they were followed by California that needed 10. Now we're way down because we're into, most people have already got their winter job and they're not posting a lot for summer jobs because it's a little ways off. But workampingjobs.com, they had a total of 100 ads as of today, and they were submitted in the last 30 days. So right there are 223 jobs that you could go look at and decide whether or not you may or may not be interested in them. And you can apply according to whatever the ad says. Also, a great place to find jobs. Oh, by the way, at our highest peak that I've been doing this job numbers thing, we were at 406 jobs that were available at one time. Right now we're about 180, so we're down from last month by about 43. But like I said, I think it's more about low bang for your bucks. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That is awesome. You're an awesome guy. I really do. I appreciate that. WorkAmper Facebook group. It has 56 or so thousand followers. There's a lot of information, a lot of things going on over there. That recently I saw an ad or a post about DigiKey, which is a WorkAmper opportunity up in Wisconsin associated with a temp agency and the beet harvest. So it's sort of a piggyback, all-inclusive thing. However, the post is very concerned about the atmosphere at DigiKey not being that great. So as a temporary employee, they don't treat you as well as they would a regular employee. Sometimes people are like that. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of digging in that. I know RV SWAT has worked up there and they love it. But anyway, so if you're thinking about DigiKey, go over to WorkAmper's Facebook group, join that and check it out. And then WorkCamping in the USA has a Facebook group. They post jobs often. And my last and fifth website that I like to use is volunteer.gov. It is a collection of national park, fish and wildlife, Corps of Engineers, and you can find all types of volunteer jobs. And when I say volunteer jobs, I mean they'll pay for your site. You give them some hours. There's no money. So check that out. That's a good website. I've got all those links down below in the description area. You can click on that, and they're clickable links. You can go over there to these websites and check them out if you're looking for a WorkAmper job. The volunteer.gov, I was on there today, and they had 432 opportunities throughout the United States. So it's a lot of jobs. Now, a lot of those are posted for a year. So they might need somebody in December of 2022. So you never know. But a great place to find jobs if you're just looking for volunteering. And all the links are down below in the description area. Gate guarding in the state of Texas. I say the state of Texas, but there's also gate guarding in Louisiana, Colorado, New Mexico, and probably a few other states that I don't know about. But if you're not sure about gate guarding, if you don't know what it is, I have several videos. I have a playlist that talks about gate guarding. If you'd like to see that, get on over there and check that out. I primarily use 3 Facebook groups to find gate guarding jobs. So the first one is Gate Guards in the Oil Field. The second one is Gate Guards Info and RV Maintenance Tips. And then the third one is Patty Lopez Gate Guard Security Group. And I worked for Patty in 2019. I think she's great. She's a good person to work with and easy to work with as well. Now, there's lots of guard companies down there. They're all as good as you want them to be. Any job that you find like that, there's going to be some bad apples in management and, different places. So just, take it with a grain of salt. There's good companies and there's bad companies because they have bad management. I like Patty, and she's working at Gate Guard Security Group, and I've heard other people talk about the others just as well. They're just as good. Patty is looking for a guard in Coahoma, Texas. For Sunday morning, please call, and her number is 361-947-4044. Give her a call. She's a nice person. J&G Security, they're seeking a 24 RV team for a job in South Texas, ASAP. And they say call Brittany at 210-394-2349. And let's see. Questions. Our RV, this is a post in one of the Facebook groups. And the post was, our RV 24-hour gates going to be taken over by single gates? Are we without an RV going to be obsolete? Asking for many 12-hour guards who do 12-hour shifts. Now, that's a long discussion. I just wanted to throw it out there. There's 24-hour gates where somebody is there 24 hours a day, and they have to stay there. And then there's 12-hour gates. Some of them go during the day, and they're done. Some of them go during the night, and they're done. And some of them have somebody in the day, somebody at night, but it's only 12 hours, and then you go home. 24-hour gate's a little different. The company somebody responded, said the company I'm working for right now has 8 gates with 12-hour shifts, night and day. Day shifts that I know about, more should be opening up soon. The guards on the permanent gates take a lot of time off. So when I'm doing relief, which people go down to the gate down in Texas, and they sign up to be a relief guard. So if I'm on a gate 24 hours, the wife gets sick and I got to take her to the hospital, somebody's got to watch that gate. So these relief guards will go out there and they'll watch the gate for a period of time until I get back. So that is a thing. She says she's doing relief. She's got a lot of work, and she's in Carrizo Springs right now. And then she's going somewhere else a little bit later. So gate guarding is really is a great place to find some work right now. They should be hiring pretty good because it's still hot. When it's hot, most people don't want to be down there. But if you need some money and you need an easy job, call one of those gate guard companies. The links are down below, and they'll hook you up and they'll help you out. And it's not bad. It's a good job if you don't mind being stuck on a gate for 24 hours a day. All right. I think I have a friend that's going to pop in here. What I miss in the chat? Hold on a minute. Fit for Expedition. Thank you for coming by. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And who else we got in here? New Horizon. I got you. All right. I really try hard with these comments, and Donovan's making faces at me, so that's distracting. But I don't want to miss anybody. Now, if I did, you could send me an email and chew me out. That's okay. Doreen says, I saw one post that has a job including pot smoking happy hour each evening. I don't know if that's true, but that's funny. You don't know, it's that's funny, Doreen. Melonomadic Adventure says, Steve, read Doreen's. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Marshall. Doreen, she's a cut up. She's going to have a live stream on Saturday, and I'm going to co-host with her a little bit. and she's going to have a little hootenanny over there. And if you guys ain't doing anything on Saturday, Doreen, put the time and everything down there in the chat. So if someone wants to come over, they can have a good time with us. I'll probably tell a joke and pick on her a lot. It was in a Facebook group. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We're going to do one more thing here, and then where's it at? Yep, right here. Hold on.
Ooh, ooh, don't go in there. How are you doing?
I'm good. You know, I did not know that outhouse was not for use, and after I did that whole thing, I had to go back out there and clean it up. That was a mess.
Oh, it was just for decoration?
Yeah, it wasn't to be used. It had a Sears catalog in it and a couple corn cobs. But I brought my own toilet paper. I figured that was the right thing to do, but it had no flushing water or nothing.
By the way, Jana Banana said that Sally Jesse Raphael wants her glasses back.
I am sorry. I missed that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I found these. Yeah.
I got a story to tell everybody about you and that hearse you fixed up.
Oh, the hearse.
The hearse, yeah. So
yeah,
I don't know if you guys know this, but when Steve was younger, he worked at a gas station and they took in a hearse and it didn't work and nobody could fix it. And they told Steve if he could fix it, he could have it. So he worked on that thing, got it looking beautiful, Cadillac. It was gorgeous. And he comes over and says, "Hey, Donovan, I got an idea." He's like, "I'm going to put flowers in those little cones around the outside. And I want you to lay in the back and just put some flowers and keep your eyes closed and just lay there. And then I'll tell you when to sit up." Unbeknownst to me that he pulled over in front of a children's movie theater and some little kid screams, "Hey, there's a dead body in there." And all these kids get around. And he says, "Okay, sit up." And I sat up and they all screamed and ran. It was so much fun. Their minds are probably destroyed forever, but it's great. That was great.
Yeah, no, I don't know if that was great or not. Sometimes I do things and I don't realize what the consequences are.
Yeah, just so you guys all know, these Steve's turtle stories aren't true. I know you know, but just in case someone's worried about those kids.
Well, that's okay.
It was a family relative that did that.
That's okay. I was going to talk about Labor Day, but we'll do that another week.
Oh, is it Labor Day weekend?
Yeah, coming up. Yeah, Labor Day.
What is that?
That's the official reason for Labor Day is that if women have their child on Labor Day, they get a $300 subsidy from the government.
What?
So everybody's trying to time it out that the baby pops out on Labor Day, and if that happens, see, they get a subsidy from the government, and it helps them out because good timing on their part. And I think that's monthly too.
Facts are my thing. I'm going to look that up later because I don't believe you.
Well, as I was saying it, I didn't believe myself.
Okay. Hey, you ready for one of those?
Yeah. Truth be told. Yes, sir.
So true or false, everybody in the chat. And remember, Steve has not seen these. So let's see if we can beat him. Hey, Charvard, thank you for being here. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Amelia Earhart and Eleanor Roosevelt once snuck out of a White House event, commandeered an airplane, and went on a joyride to Baltimore. True or false?
Is that for me or for the chat?
That's for everybody. You
know the
answer, but they got to try to beat you.
Yeah.
So Amelia Earhart and Eleanor Roosevelt,
yes,
one snuck out of a White House event, commandeered an airplane, and went on a joyride to Baltimore. True or false?
Well, Frank Mitson says false.
Now, don't look at them. You're supposed to get your own answer. Don't be cheating.
You read them. I won't look. You look. You do it. I won't look.
No, you tell us. True or false?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I knew that one.
Let's see. Mo Bang for your bucks. Tim, he said true. Marshall said true. Frank Mitson said false. Rowdy One said false. Full Time Dream said true. Well, How are we doing on time? I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and I'll tell you.
Okay.
During the course of a dinner, spontaneously, Earhart suggested to the First Lady that he take a flight to Baltimore and back. Remarkably, this is indeed what followed instead of another course at the White House for the food menu. And that was a true. Very good. All right, next one.
All right. Tell it.
Good job. You did good. You did good.
I'm not looking. I got it blocked.
This is an easy one. That was an easy one.
Okay.
Redondo Beach, California, adopted the albatross as the city's official bird in 1983 due to a strange migration that happened that year. True or false?
That's not true.
You think that's false? All right, let's see what everybody else thought. Boy, I can't wait. Tim says false. Full-Time Dream said true. Mellow Nomadic Adventures said true. Let's see. Harry Leisure showed up. Hey, how you doing? Thanks. He said true. New Horizons said false. Rowdy One said true. Now, when New Horizons says false, Indiana Boy usually comes in and says true, so they win 1-1 or not one either way.
Yeah, it's a strategy.
And Greg from Fit for Expedition said maybe. And Nursing Our Travel Bug said, "What is okay?" That all right. There you go.
Yeah, really.
So here's what happened. That is false, and here's why. The truth is actually more crazy. Popular culture in 1983, the city of Redondo Beach, California, near the Blimp Base Airport in Carson, California, adopted resolution number 6252, recognizing the Goodyear airship Columbia, the blimp, as the official bird of Redondo Beach. That's the truth. Would you have gotten that one right?
I did. I said false.
No, I mean, if I'd have told you the truth, would you have believed it?
Oh, that I probably not.
Well, I don't know. That sounded pretty hokey, but I was trying to reverse you. Okay,
Yeah.
we got time for one more.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is a quick and easy one. Viking burials included board games. True or false? Viking burials included board games. True or false?
True.
Oh, you think you're going to go for a trifecta, don't you? You think you're going to get them all right this time? You've never done that, have you?
No.
No.
I'm feeling good.
Oh, you're feeling good about this. Oh, I see. Mo Bang for your bucks, false. Frank Mitson said false. Are you starting to feel a little nervous there?
A little bit.
Yeah. Mellow Nomadic Adventures said true. Full-Time Dream said true. Oh, you got some people sticking with you.
There you go.
Rowdy One said false. Anybody else? All right. So, Vikings that were buried in burial boats, right? The oldest burial boats could date back to the year 150 CE. The youngest set to sea around the year 1000. In addition to the deceased and their weapons, their burial boats contain playing pieces and game boards made of ivory, bone, glass, whalebone, and amber. You did it. It was true. You got 3 in a row. Holy cow.
And I didn't even cheat.
That's awesome, brother. That's amazing.
Well, I sure do appreciate you stopping by and quizzing me just a little bit. I always enjoy to see you.
I love being here, and I love hanging out with you, man.
All right. Well, thanks so much. I'm going to go ahead and get you out of here and finish this thing up. But I sure do appreciate you. And what are we going to do here? We're going to do the weather.
Oh,
hey everybody. Good morning from central Pennsylvania. February 22nd is Al Sleet, your Pennsylvania weatherman. It'll be high of about 80 degrees today, sunny, and we got a 100% chance of that. Turn to partly dark, turn to full dark tonight. Had a 100% chance of that too. So hope you're having a great day and stay warm.
All right, hold on a minute. I got this character I'm going to bring in here. He's going to tell us a few jokes.
Hey, Steve.
What?
Steve.
What?
Who was that clown?
That
I'm not here to talk about the weather.
That
I'm
was
supposed to
Al.
tell some jokes.
That was Al. He's a good friend.
You gonna let me tell some jokes?
I will let you tell jokes.
Why? That's why I came.
Well,
I'm
tell
over
one.
here at the cabin. I'm sitting here waiting.
Well, do it.
Can I tell a joke?
Tell it.
All right, hold on.
All
I
right.
got some good jokes. They're
All
not
right.
weather jokes either.
Yeah, okay.
After a long time, I told my hot coworker how I felt. Turns out she felt the same way. So I turned the air conditioner on. You get it?
Got
Hold on,
it.
wait a minute.
Yeah. What?
I had to scold my employee for leaving the air conditioning on for the night. We had a very heated argument.
That was
just
not
saying.
was not very good.
I thought it was funny.
I didn't.
The funeral for the inventor of an air conditioning was held today. Thousands of fans attended. Get it? Fans?
Yeah. We know what
I thought it
fans
was
are.
funny. You don't like my jokes?
No.
All right. Well, if you keep that up, I ain't coming back. Mosquitoes out here. Hold on.
All right, tell it.
What never changes temperature despite how cold or warm the air is?
I know.
A right angle. It's always 90 degrees. Always.
Always.
Okay, I got one more. One
Tell
more.
it. One
and then
more,
I'm gonna
that's
get out
it.
of here.
One more.
Don't get me wrong. I like humor and jokes like everybody else. But when it comes to air conditioning jokes, I'm not a fan.
You ain't
get
right.
it? All right, I got to get out of here. It's good to see y'all.
See you
Thanks
next
for
time.
having me on. I
Yeah.
won't be so much trouble next time.
All right.
It's hot out here.
Bye.
All right, see you later.
Bye. Oh, come on, Carl. Get out of here. I messed that up. Carl's crazy. He does like to drop by, though. I sure do appreciate you guys putting up with him. I'm pretty much done. I think I run out of time. I don't want to step on anybody. I don't know who's next. Meant to be RVing. I don't know. I don't quite know what's going on, but she hasn't been having live streams. I don't know who's next, and whoever it is, don't forget Camping Therapy. She's got her appreciation giveaway live stream Saturday at 5 o'clock. And Steve Turtle's going to be there, and I might even wear my frog glasses or whatever. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate every one of you. You're awesome. I enjoy you stopping by and spend a little time with me so I can cut up. I hope you got something out of the live stream, maybe a giggle, maybe a little information. I don't know. But until later, thanks for your time. Bye. Love you guys. Be safe. Have a great weekend.